Welcome to the Bourbon Van. I'm Phil.
I'm Julie.
And it is 5 Sip Friday once again.
So today we are beating the heat. Came up to the mountains at one of our favorite snowshoeing places, actually. We are the only ones here.
Apparently that's the only thing they do here.
Yeah, but it's beautiful. It's about 10 degrees cooler than it was when we left, and we couldn't be happier to do a 5 Sip Friday today.
It's so nice. And 5 Sip Friday, if this is your first time joining us, this is where we try a sample that was given to us by a Patreon supporter, and we try to guess what it is. We have no idea. It could be any type of whiskey, Japanese, Irish, rye, bourbon, finished, you name it. We take 5 sips, we try to guess what it is, we say whether or not we like it, and today's comes to us from our friend Tim from Mississippi.
Yay,
so thank
Tim.
you, Tim. Our first person who said, this is mine, just use my name. You don't need to give me a nickname. Thanks,
Like
Tim.
it.
Made life easy on us.
Yeah, for sure.
And we're filming this over 4th of July weekend, so I'm wearing my very patriotic hat that I bought in Wyoming a few years ago.
All right, let's check out the nose.
Here we go.
It's nice and breezy today, so this should be interesting. Good caramel notes.
Fruity. I can't pinpoint the fruit, but there's fruit here.
Lemony orange zest.
Yeah.
Could it be both?
Yeah, there's a citrus for sure. You're right though, caramel, some vanilla, bourbony on the nose, but
We'll see.
the longer I sit with it, the more I get some of those citrus notes. It makes me think maybe rye. I think
Oh.
we're ready to take sip number 1. Let's go for it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks, Tim. Ooh,
Warm.
got my eyes watering a bit.
It definitely hits like a rye. It hits my palate like a rye.
It's delicious.
It's spicy, it's flavorful, numbs my tongue almost immediately, but the mouthfeel is nice. There's a viscosity. It goes away quickly. Might take another sip to see if that finish builds, but the finish didn't stick around at all for me.
Yeah, and I just sat here just thinking about it. And I didn't really say anything because I was like, I'm going to need a second sip.
Yeah. Well, shoot, let's do that. Sip number 2.
It's got a little pepper to it.
Absolutely.
Ooh, I am getting a little, you might be right about this rye. I'm getting a little dance on my tongue, just a faint dance. That sip was not as warm as the first one, but it does build a little bit.
I'm thinking like 108, 110 on proof.
Yeah, and I was thinking it's not very thick, like it's not very viscous. It does kind of come and go, but the flavors linger just enough. It's not a super long finish.
I'm not really getting the fruit notes that I got
No.
previously. There may be some sort of like, almost like a hint of cranberry, but not that tart. There's something going on, but I can't identify this at all as of yet.
The nose smells very familiar. The palate I'm a little stumped on.
Sip 3. Caramel sort of takes center stage there. It starts out real hot, and then it calms down a lot.
Yeah.
And it's a
Getting a
nice
nice warmth.
sipper. I think I'll probably stick around that 110 proof point.
It doesn't, to me, strike as high proof. What
I
happened?
just took another sip.
Oh, I'll catch up.
A little more vanilla just showing up. What happened there?
Wrong pipe.
Sure. How did it taste in that one?
It's watery. Feels wasted. Was that my 4th sip? Crap.
Yeah. But it's not familiar to me at all. I honestly,
Yeah.
this one has me completely stumped. All I think is, I think it's a rye.
And it's not, I don't think it's finished.
I wouldn't think finished. I don't taste any kind
And
of
it's-
sweetness here like that.
What about a Canadian rye? Because I'm not picking up any
No.
Canadian rye
No,
notes.
this doesn't taste Canadian to me at all.
Tim.
Crafty.
Sneaky guy.
All right, sip 5. I got a lot left. I'm gonna take a
Healthy sip.
healthy sip. Yes, that's okay.
I'm going to take less of a healthy sip because apparently that's why I was choking on sip 4.
Here we go.
Ooh. You know what's interesting? I got a little of that. Now, were you choking?
Yeah, I'm okay.
We're just beginners here, apparently. Ooh, this one's got a little of that potpourri-ness.
Careful how you say that word. Sorry, I digress. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Which the last time we did this was a Booker's.
Oh, you think that maybe this is like, I know there's a Booker's rye out there. I've never seen it in person.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't get any kind of nuttiness.
There's no nuttiness on this, but that potpourri, that 5th sip was completely different than the 4 before.
Yeah.
It had a little bit of that, it's not floral, but it's like, you know what, that potpourri-ness is. Potpourri-ness.
Jeez.
It does sound weird.
Yeah, I don't think we can put that word on a t-shirt. I don't know.
I don't think
I
it's
don't know.
Booker's. I don't think it's Booker's. There's no nuttiness. There's
I don't think
none
this
of
is a
those
Jim Beam
flavors.
product. Okay, I'm ready. I think it's a rye. I think it's craft. I think it's around 110 proof, and I like it. Thank you, Tim.
Succinct.
Succinct.
And I also think it's a rye, though my last sip wasn't as rye-y. I'm going to go 107, though I kind of want to go 105, but I think 107 is a good hit. I'm going to go craft as well. I feel like we're cheating by not actually picking something, but we have not had this.
I can't believe we've... Yeah, I don't believe we've had
And I
this.
don't know what it is.
I have no idea. Okay, so we have moved because the sun is moving quickly through the trees here, and we can't see anything that we're doing. So sample number 1 from Tim. Thanks again, Tim in Mississippi. And what are we drinking?
So we have not had this before.
Okay, off to a good start.
Off to a good start. It is a Peerless Rye.
We've never had Peerless before.
We have not.
Huh.
109.8.
Oh.
So you were a 0.2 off.
I said neighborhood of 110. I think that counts.
I think that counts.
That feels
and
pretty
I was
good.
at 107. Aged 5 years. It was barreled on November 10, 2015.
I didn't know Peerless did anything that was over a couple of years old. That's interesting.
Yeah. It is a single barrel selection. Apologies about the name. Maizano's Store Pick,
Huh.
which I'm guessing is a store in Mississippi.
A local store in Mississippi.
Yeah.
Well, that is fantastic. So we got to try Peerless for the first time.
Totally.
We haven't, I don't know anything about it. I don't know the price of the bottle like that.
We'll find out.
But hey, aged 5 years, that's interesting. I didn't know they did anything over a couple of years, and it's flavorful. It's tasty. I like it. So thank you, Tim. Nice sample.
Yeah, and we were right that we hadn't had it.
Yep.
We were right that it was a rye.
Yep.
You were basically right for the proof point.
Hey, I will
Point
take it.
two,
I'm
I
not always
mean-
right on proof. That's usually your domain, so
I
I'm pretty
know.
happy to be right
We're
there.
both pretty close. I mean, we didn't get it, but
Well, we'd never had it, so that's understandable.
yeah.
Well, thanks again to Tim in Mississippi. This was a lot of fun. Check us out on Instagram at The Bourbon Van. Join us on Patreon for exclusive live streams, bonus content, and merchandise. Like, comment, and subscribe. Ring the bell so you never miss a video from us. And from wherever we are,
To wherever you are.
cheers.
Cheers. Thanks, Tim. Good.
Peppery.